Have you ever married someone and discovered that your entire relationship was a lie? I married Carter on a Saturday in June. Beautiful venue, 200 guests, everything perfect. My family spent $80,000 on the wedding. Carter seemed nervous during the ceremony, but I thought it was normal wedding jitters. During the reception, he kept disappearing to take phone calls. He'd kiss my cheek, say it was work stuff that couldn't wait, and vanish for 10 minutes at a time. It happened at least 6 times. I tried not to let it bother me. This was our wedding day. He should have been present, but maybe there really was a work emergency. My sister Amira kept giving me concerned looks. She pulled me aside once and asked if everything was okay with Carter. I told her everything was fine, that he was just stressed about work, but something felt wrong. During our first dance, his phone buzzed in his pocket. I felt it against me. He smiled at me, but his eyes kept darting toward the exit. When we cut the cake, he actually stepped away mid-photo to take another call. I laughed it off for the guests, but inside I was hurt and confused. The reception ended around midnight. We went to the hotel, a beautiful suite my parents had paid for. Carter said he needed to go to the car to grab something. I waited in the room, changed into the lingerie I'd bought for our wedding night, opened the champagne. An hour passed, then 2 hours. I called his phone, straight to voicemail. I called again, nothing. At 3 a.m., I called Amira crying. She came to the hotel immediately. We went down to the parking lot. Carter's car was gone. I thought maybe he'd gotten into an accident. We called hospitals. Nothing. We called the police. They said he was an adult who'd left voluntarily. Nothing they could do for 24 hours. I went back to the room and that's when I noticed. My purse was open. My credit cards were gone. My grandmother's ring that I'd worn on my right hand, gone. The cash gifts from the reception that Carter had offered to put in the hotel safe, gone. Everything worth taking, gone. I collapsed on the floor. Amira called the police back. This time they listened. I spent my wedding night filing a police report in my hotel room, still in my lingerie, crying so hard I couldn't breathe. The officer asked if Carter had seemed suspicious. I told him about the phone calls, the disappearing, the distracted behavior. The officer's face changed. He asked how long I'd known Carter. 11 months. Where we met. A dating app. The officer said I should cancel my credit cards immediately. By morning, my credit cards were canceled, but Carter had already charged $8,000. Amira called our caterer to ask if she'd noticed anything. The caterer said she had security footage of Carter on his phone in the hallway during the reception. She sent everything over. You could hear Carter on the footage saying, "I know, baby, just a few more hours and I'll have access to everything." I hired a private investigator with money my parents wired me. The investigator tracked Carter's phone records. Every call during our wedding went to a woman named Piper in Nevada. They'd been together for 3 years. Our entire relationship was fake. Carter targeted women from wealthy families on dating apps. He'd research us, learn what we wanted to hear, become the perfect boyfriend. Then he'd marry us, steal everything on the wedding night, and disappear. He'd done it 5 times before in different states. Piper helped him pick targets and plan the cons. They'd made over $400,000. I was number 6. Everything Carter told me was a lie. His job, his family, his past. Even his name might have been fake. The apartment he lived in was a short-term rental. The friends who came to our wedding were hired actors. Our entire 11-month relationship was him playing a role, waiting for the wedding day when he'd have access to everything. Police arrested Carter and Piper using the caterer's footage. I got my grandmother's ring back and most of the cash. Carter got 7 years. I'm in therapy now, learning to trust again.